Dana White's Contender Series Season 9, Week 6 is tonight. This video is super late, but I just wanted to make sure I got my picks out there. We are 18-7 on the season and looking to add some momentum here in Week 6. I did some quick research. I've been real busy lately, but we're trying to get back on track, back on schedule, start dropping Dana White's Contender Series on Monday in the afternoon, and then dropping UFC weekend card picks either Monday evening or Tuesday afternoon latest. We're getting back after it next week, I promise. But let's jump right into it. This card should be pretty solid. So we got Cody Chovancic and Rafael Uchegbu. This fight here, I mean, it's pretty close. The odds suggest that it's pretty close. I believe currently we have Cody at plus 125. He might have widened a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't have the odds pulled up in front of me, but that doesn't matter. So we got Cody Chovancic. He kind of uses his striking, kind of sends looping shots, but he's pretty good with his striking, honestly. He blitzes forward, but not in a way that I think is like completely low level. And then he also has good wrestling. So Cody Chovancic, I could see him using a blitzing pressure forward style, and trying to get this fight potentially to the ground or finding a big shot on the feet as well for Cody. Rafael Uchegbu, from what I've seen, he likes to get the fight to the ground, and he has some pretty malicious ground and pound. Cody does in his own respect. Cody's more that throw volume on the ground, and then Uchegbu is just rain down vicious elbows and strikes. Both of them have pretty good offensive wrestling. If I had to go with who I think has the better offensive wrestling, we got probably Cody. Uchegbu likes to use trips. God, man, I'm a little sick. Cody, I like Cody's wrestling. And honestly, from what I've seen, I like Cody's striking here as well. I was kind of going into this video, like right as I'm starting to record, a little bit nervous about it. And I guess I kind of still am. Obviously, I want to get my picks right. But based on what I'm seeing from both of these fighters, I'm going to go with the underdog here. I think he's tough. I think he has good wrestling. I think, you know, his striking, he's not out of his depth in striking anywhere here in this fight. So Uchegbu, a little bit taller, a little bit longer, but it's not by much. And I think the underdog is getting it done here. So let's move on to the next one. Cody Chovancic to get it done as an underdog against Rafael Uchegbu. Next fight, we got In Su Wang and Patty McCory. When I originally saw this, you know, I seen a lot of hype on In Su Wang. In my head, I was like, oh, this is a showcase bout for him. This is probably going to be like a setup fight to get another South Korean fighter. So I was looking, and I see his record. You know, it's not too crazy. And then I go to Patty McCory's record, and I'm like, oh, his strength of schedule is relatively weak as well. Yeah, they're definitely setting him up. And then I looked at Patty McCory's tape, and this guy's good, man. This guy is very, very good. In Su Wang, he kind of just goes forward, throwing both hands at the same time, doesn't really keep anything to protect himself. Head straight up in the air. He does have some serious power, though. So although I do think there's a chance that Wang can catch Patty McCory, do I think it's likely? No. So he has power, but he has terrible defense, and his striking, his technical striking skills are not great. He looks cool though. But Patty McCory, this guy's tough, man. He seems faster. He seems stronger. Even though Wang has the power and the punches, McCory doesn't look like any slouch there either. He seems like a more complete, well-rounded fighter. He's bigger. And after he wins fights, he pretends to roll up a cigarette and smoke it, which I like that too. So I'm rocking with the Irish boy here. I've seen a lot of hype on Wang. I don't know if it's just because he has a big social media presence, so I assume they were giving him a good setup fight. But just based on the tape, and both guys have weak strength of schedule, I got to go with Patty here. I'm pretty sure he's a big favorite at minus 270 now, but yeah, he looks pretty damn good. So I'm going to rock with Patty McCory, the Irish boy, to get it done, probably by knockout. Based on the defense that I'm seeing from Wang, I'm going to go Patty McCory inside the distance. And in our next fight, we have Thomas Gant versus Adam Livingston. So this Tommy Gant fella has fought all of his professional fights in the last year and a half, which is pretty crazy. So Adam Livingston 6-0, Tommy Gant 10-0. Adam Livingston's professional career began in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. So he has 3 years of professional experience, but he only has 6 fights. Now this other guy is he's a wrestler, Tommy Gant, 10-0. He's been putting in work for the last 18 months. He is 32, but I'm going to go with Gant here. I've watched Adam Livingston, and although Adam Livingston looks very good, his striking looks good. His defensive wrestling looks good. He pretty much looks good everywhere, Adam Livingston. And it made me want to pick him, but it's just that when I'm looking at his fights and I'm seeing the guys whose wrestling attempts he's stuffing, it doesn't speak out to me like he's going against high level wrestlers. So he's stuffing takedowns for sure. He has good takedown defense, but is he stuffing him against a credentialed wrestler like Thomas Gant? Does not look like it in my opinion. So I think Gant should be able to get his wrestling off. I believe he's a slight favorite, and he's only a slight favorite because he's been pro less than 2 years. And Adam Livingston, like I said, he looks very good. But I think the wrestling could be too much for him here. I don't know if he's seen this high level of a look yet. Some of the guys that were shooting in on him in his fights, it just looked not great. Not great. So I'm going to go with Tommy Gant, wrestling-based decision, potentially ground and pound finish or submission. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if Adam Livingston can stuff the first couple takedowns or even just the first takedown. Actually, no, the first couple takedowns. He could be a live play, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it here. Tommy Gant, he's 32 years old. Clearly, he has the attitude and mindset of now or never. Fighting as many times as he has in the last 18 months, he's like, I got to do this now. And I think he's going to pass the test and make it onto UFC roster here. So let me get Tommy Gant. Let me get the wrestler. Probably inside I don't know, man. That guy's tough, man. Adam Livingston's pretty tough. Next fight, we have Muhammad Ali and Iwo Baranowski. This fight, I was able to find more stuff from Iwo. He looks pretty good. He's Polish. He's got the legendary Polish power, they say. But this fight, I got to go with Muhammad Ali here just because in his last bout, he fought Jared Gooden, excuse me. And I think Jared Gooden's pretty good, man. So neither of these guys, as you can see, it's 4-0 and 5-0. They haven't had the highest level of looks. But in his fourth professional fight, Muhammad Ali got to fight Jared Gooden, a very experienced fighter. And in my opinion, he's not. I mean, he's not bad. He's pretty solid. He would beat anyone either of these guys have fought, most likely. But I kind of like Jared Gooden. So I seen that, and I'm like, okay, an experienced veteran in Jared Gooden, and he was able to take him to a decision. So we know that he has cardio to make it to the scorecards, and he's able to last in there against Jared Gooden. So Jared Gooden fought this motherfucker at light heavyweight though. I should have probably looked at that. I just seen Jared Gooden and I'm like, all right, I'm picking this guy. I don't know much about either of these fighters. So if there was any fight that I looked into the least, it's gonna be this one. Not too much on either of these guys as we see 9 combined fights, but I'm going with the guy who has the highest level win here. Muhammad Ali is a bit taller. Yeah, I don't know. Jared Gooden shouldn't be fighting at light heavyweight, but fuck it. I'm going with Muhammad Ali. But if I had to make a pick in this fight, I'm going to probably go with that it does not go to the distance. I wonder how juiced the under is. But yeah, Muhammad Ali here. I'm trying to keep this video short and sweet. I've been a little bit under the weather and still trying to get back on schedule. So Muhammad Ali, fuck it. Let's go. And then in the main event, I'm actually... this one's kind of tough. I just thought I'd go with the vibes during the video. So we got Maxon Lee and Hector Souza in a bantamweight main event. This kid Maxon Lee is 6'1" at 135. That's very, very tall. But we've seen it done before. I was kind of thinking like, man, he's got a long frame. He's tall and skinny, and Hector Souza could just attack the body. Both of these guys look pretty damn good in their fights that I've seen from them. So I was looking into their fights. Maxon Lee, he likes to throw a spinning kick a lot, which I want to say I wouldn't recommend. I mean, this guy, Hector Souza, 5'8", he's not that short. But his spinning kick looks a little bit slow. The spinning kick to the body that he throws, though, is a bit faster than his head kick. He does good body work. Obviously, he's very long. I kind of want to pick Maxon Lee here, man. I mean, I was thinking about it. I was like 6'1" at bantamweight. Man, he could just get ate up to the body. But then we've seen guys like Jose Johnson, who's not that great, but he's not that bad either. And he ended up making it down to flyweight. And he's fine. I mean, Hector Souza primarily fighting guys his height or shorter. And Maxon Lee obviously is only fighting people who are shorter than him. So Maxon Lee is getting a look in terms of size that he's very used to. Hector Sosa is getting a matchup that he is not going to be used to here. A very long, tall fighter, you know? So this fight, man, I didn't even have a pick pre-video. I kind of wanted to go with the underdog. I think I already have one underdog in Chovansik. I think he's the only underdog I picked so far. I kind of want to pick Souza, but Maxon Lee, I don't know, man. I feel like he's live to get it done with his own body work. You know, like I said, I was scared that he could get hit to the body, very skinny, big target in his abdomen region. But I want to go with Maxon Lee, man. I want to see Maxon Lee get it done. Utilize body strikes. So he has good boxing to the body, and then that spinning kick that he sends to the body is pretty fast. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing good body work, and then he unloads that spinning kick to the body after maybe failing to do so up high, and potentially finding a finish via knockout here or via TKO. You know what? I'm going to go for it, dude. This guy's an anomaly in terms of his size for the division. So we're going to go with Maxon Lee to get it done. Undefeated prospect from Brazil to get it. But Hector Souza, man, I seen the pictures of him with Ilia Topuria, and of course that makes me nervous. I'm like, damn, yo. And Lee is the favorite. Do I want to take the dog? He's a little bit more experienced. This is a tough one. This one is kind of a toss-up, you know? I'm going to go with Lee. Fuck it. We're going with Maxon Lee to get it done over the Spaniard. And probably via TKO to the body. Yeah, fuck it. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with the tall boy. Get it done with the body shots of the boxing. Like I said, I will not be surprised. He starts working the body, maybe misses a spinning kick to the head, and then once he started to break down Souza's body a little bit, unload that spinning kick, potentially drop him and find a ground and pound finish. Yeah, that's what we're going with. All right, so just to recap, we got Rafael Chagbu, Cody Chovansik. I think Cody Chovansik is just a little bit more well-rounded, potentially utilize wrestling. He's very tough, stay safe, close the distance, and get his wrestling off. He does not want to end up on the bottom, though, because Uchegbu has some pretty gnarly ground and pound. But we're going with the underdog. And then we got Patty McCory, man. He's going to put him in a spliff and smoke him. Like I said, Wang has power, but this Patty McCory guy seems like he's actually very good. So I'm going with the taller fighter here, younger fighter, Irish, tough. Let's go. And then we got Tommy Gant, Adam Livingston. The wrestling's going to be too much here for Adam Livingston. He looks like a pretty solid prospect. I could easily see him making it onto another episode either later this season or next season and finding himself a contract as well. But Tommy Gant, now or never mindset. He's been very active, and I think he's going to find himself a contract here. Muhammad Ali, he got the win over my boy Jared Gooden. A little bit taller. Iwo seems pretty good as well. But I'm going with Muhammad Ali to get it done inside the distance. And then we got the body shot TKO win here for Maxon Lee. This one's tough, man. This fight could go either way. I think it's the closest line to fight on the card. But I'm just going to go with the physical anomaly here. Taller guy, longer guy, does good body work, undefeated, Brazilian prospect, Maxon Lee. If you're here, make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know your favorite picks in the comments. This is going to be a fun one, I think. I'm not even going to be able to watch it. I'm going to the movies tonight, but yeah, I'm excited for this card. I'm going to put a couple plays in, but like I said, subscribe. We've been under the weather. I'm trying to get back to the consistent schedule, dropping each video on the same day each week. So we're going to get back to that. Like I said, 18-7 on picks so far through 5 weeks. Hopefully we can improve that in week 6. And we're going to be dropping UFC video ASAP for the weekend card. GG's, let's get it. And bet responsibly and enjoy the fights. Dana White's Contender Series Week 6 airs tonight. Let's go.